Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's a casual Saturday at home, and I decided to knock out the two wigs that I needed to finish up one wig and do the other. But before we get all into that and straight to the point, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the chocolate spot where everything is always sweet. So I'm doing a hot glue unit because I actually brought this hair. Let me turn this down a little bit. I actually brought this hair out of the store, both of them. I brought this one, and I had came across this one cleaning out my putting my beauty room together. So I came across that one. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, let me go ahead and hot glue. I'm actually using hot glue and hair glue and spritz to put this together, and then the edges, like some of them that I know where you pull it, like you pull your wigs down here, and in the back I'm sewing. So almost every other one I'm sewing, but I'm gonna hit the edges of this one if I just don't, go all the way through it. But again, I'm using store-bought hair. I already colored nice and rich and black. I already colored my closure, and drew while I was under the dryer. I just took it upon myself to go ahead and start hot gluing and sewing. But when I get through with sewing this particular one, I'm going to go on, and I only got maybe a couple of more tracks left in the 12-inch, and then the other one is 10-inch because, like I said, I want a bob in the front. I mean, with the front part that come here, just at my shoulders, if that. So I want, because my face personally to me is too big for just a real little short bob, and it's real childish to me. That's just me. To each his own. It looks nice on people with thinner faces, but of course that would not be me. So I got my needles threaded. I had threaded some more needles last night when I was finishing up this wig, the deep part wig. So once I get through doing this one, and when I get through flat ironing and straightening this one out, then I'll straighten that one and straighten it out and cut it and all of that. But I'm wearing this one tomorrow for Valentine's Day, so I wanted to stop what I was doing with that one and get it finished. And I thought I just had a needle. And I think I did, but hopefully it don't stick me. We're gonna say that. So like I said, okay. As I said, this is where I personally feel like we pull our wigs down. Now I've already glued and hot glued this track, but I'm just going over it and being real careful on this thicker band. That's the elastic band here. I'm being real careful and trying to make sure I'm just going through the top fabric and not the band, so it won't stop it from stretching. And like I said, I'm not putting a whole bunch of work into this wig because it's store-bought hair. Last time I brought some store-bought hair for a quick little wig that I wanted to do. That wig ended up lasting for a year because, of course, I'm not wearing it every day. I'm switching it up. And I washed it a few times. It just lasts. So, and I tried to get some more of that beat hair. And I like that hair because it's nice and thick, store-bought hair. I like beat hair, and I love Dreamweaver. Always have, probably always will, unless they change something about it. But I wasn't trying to spend, because I think I stopped at this little local beauty supply to get this Sasha hair. I don't know how it's going to act. I just needed to at least be decent for a couple of weeks. Give me at least 10 wears. That's my thing with store-bought hair. If you get 10 wears out of it, you did good. So I like to wear my wigs for at least a week straight and then go on to the next one. And that's why I try to shampoo at least 3 of them at a time. so that at least for 3 weeks I'm good on the wigs and having to get up and go. And I really need something very convenient, very low maintenance, because Monday they start on my floor, so I will not be in my beauty room. Period. I probably will be downstairs in the basement sleeping because they're gonna be up there working. It's gonna be, but most of the time I'll be at work anyway. So yeah, so we just gonna go all the way through this, and I want to show you all what I'm doing as far as the. Then I'm trying to pull it away because I got a plastic cap under here too. But of course the plastic cap ain't gonna be no good anyway, and I ain't trying to save it, but I don't want to be pulling the plastic cap and all that out. So let me see if I can get closer so you all can see the stitch. It's not, it's actually a big stitch because I wouldn't, I'm not finna take my time and do it like I would do, like I did the other wig. Took my time and sewed it. I'm not finna do this. This just what old people used to call niche. Like, let me niche these pants up for you. That's what I'm doing. I'm niching this wig because it's already glued, so it got some type of foundation already. And I just opened my stuff from Fashion Nova and looked at it. If I get enough time, because this wasn't again, I knew that I had Fashion Nova. I got some makeup, and I want to try to do a couple of videos today. But I'm sitting here doing this. I'm like, this is going to be cute. So let me do this so I could start this. Let you all see the wig while I'm doing it. So you will, when you see the results, you'll know, that it look decent. And I think one pack of hair cost me $28. I can't even remember what the other pack. I probably did somebody's hair and they gave it to me because they ended up not using it. I can't even remember. I just know I found it was human hair, so I was like, well, let me make a quick little bob out of it. And it ain't gonna be long, so it shouldn't be tangling up really bad. You know how sometimes the longer the hair is, it tangles. So it's gonna be a short wig, so it shouldn't be tangled. It might tangle in the nape a little if the hair is bogus, because it's winter in Chicago. We got on coats and scarves, and I wear both because I do not want or need to get sick.
Internal reference when you can get much better results by using an external electrospray probe.
Don't you have some questions that you need to ask me?
I don't know what everybody's plans is for tomorrow, but I've been telling y'all this for weeks that I'm going to P.F. Chang's. I haven't had no Chinese food in a good while, and I want some chocolate cake. And then I'm right back on track because you can't have a whole cheat week. So I can't. I can have a cheat day or a cheat meal. I don't even try to have a cheat day. I try to have a cheat meal. So yeah, that's my plans, to get up, put on some clothes. I got a couple of, like I said, outfits from Fashion Nova that just came in this week, and I'm gonna try them on and do it. But we've been moving stuff into the rooms, so stuff is a little hectic right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that did. And the makeup, I'll probably show you all and then show you a get ready with me Valentine's Day. Once I decide which outfit I'm wearing, because of course we got snow. It's still snowing, and I'm not gonna lie, I can't take another fall, so I'm definitely not about to put on no heels or no. I got some really cute boots with a little heel, a couple of pair. This ain't the weather. So I got some cute wedge black Uggs not Uggs, but Bear Paws that I got for Christmas, and I got a long casual. The boots not even casual. They could be considered a little dressy, but I have a two-piece that I think it might be a crop top. But if I try it on tonight and I do the haul tonight, I know exactly how I feel. But I got a long black dress I'm considering wearing with the boots. Either way I go, I'm gonna have on some boots with a grip. I ain't gonna wear my snow boots, but I will have on some. It won't be no cute heel boots. So you all see the stitching that I'm doing. It's really closer than I wanted to do, but it's hard for me to say I'm just gonna knit something. Try to see if you all can see this one because I'm going over the band. I'm actually just going through the fabric that's on the band and not through the actual thing. I'm picking up the fabric.
Well, you know him?
Yeah, of course. He's one of our test subjects.
Test subjects?
And I'm looking at my regular NSCS, CSI.
2 weeks.
Normally what I go to sleep off of, but
Between traffic cams, drones, smartphones.
okay, and then of course I lock it when I get to the end.
So they can get better at it. Terrorists are getting better at hiding too, so we need to up our game.
Okay, and instead of cutting this, because there's so much left, I'll stick it in the front. And when I get to the next one, I got these pins here because I'll move this one. But you see, I got the pin here because on my head I got my ears drawn, so I know that that's where I'm going. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it within the hair. I thought I moved this one within the hair too. Either way it goes, yeah. So I'm gonna do one more track before I start sewing the closure on. And I also try to go through it so whatever hairs is tangled is tangled. And like I said, it's actually just 2 bundles. So I just want a basic little bob. I was going to razor cutter and all that up now. I'm just going to cut a little bob. Maybe razor cut the ends for a little better flow.
$1,500. So is Lowry pressing charges? More importantly, can I sign up?
He's not. Gibbs is not happy. He wants us to look into the doctor that's running the experiment. There are a number of Navy personnel in the study.
Gotcha. So Lowry's not the only one getting the shaft. Excuse me, Agent David. You got a minute? You're next on my list. Conference room busy? Unfortunately it is. It was either this or the parking garage.
This will be fine.
Yeah, 2 more tracks on here. And then I got the 10-inch. So before I even finish them 2 up, I'm going to let you see what I'm doing here. Can you see? I got something on my lip. Because y'all know this hair glue don't come out of clothes. So I'm excited about getting my floors redone. I'm excited, but I'm disappointed at the same time. Because, like, I shouldn't have to be doing this. And it's literally only been a year since I had my home. But, you know, people, Grammy is here. And this was a Grammy job. A lot of stuff they shortcutted. I knew I had to have my windows done. So I did have those done. I don't really feel bad about that because they were old windows. They only did the front and the back windows. So no, I wasn't happy about that.
It's all in my report.
Yet you waited 3 hours before you told Agent Gibbs.
And then I'm putting spritz on the glue too.
Trust me.
And then I go back in and spots with the hot glue.
It's better for everyone. Certainly wasn't better for Elon Bodner that you spoke with him first. According to your official report, he lost his footing during your fight and then fell to his death.
I tried to save him.
Really? You tried to save him? You tried to save the
You gotta be careful with this hot glue. One, because it's hot as hell. And you don't want it in your hair. Because then it's gonna pull.
Adam Eshel, Shin Bet, Israeli security agency.
Yes, is it a crime to have friends now?
It depends. Did you sleep with your friend?
I beg your pardon?
Did you sleep with him? He is a foreign national. You are a federal agent. That is a threat to national security.
Have you been following me?
Answer the question. Did you sleep with him?
Go to hell.
Interview's over. You don't have the authority. It's over 2 seconds ago. Door. You can keep a photo of your phone. So.
Over. 10 seconds ago.
All right, love y'all too. Be safe. Have fun.
You doing a video right now?
Uh-huh.
You better have
Gibbs?
diversified content.
We do. There's an explosion at the
Yeah.
office running the experiment Lowry had
Haven't
signed
quite
up for.
figured my channel out yet.
That's a hell of a coincidence. Yeah. Isn't it?
I don't see nobody doing one thing.
Mm-mm.
You talked to Gibbs yet?
About what?
About your interrogation.
There's nothing to talk about. Parsons is simply conducting a routine investigation.
You told him to go to hell.
Doesn't mean I have to like it, but I have nothing to hide.
So then national security isn't threatened by you and...
Adam? Now you're asking the questions.
That was merely a statement with the possibility of a question mark at the end.
I went to Israel to bury my father. It was a moment of weakness.
Okay, so what I've found is, because I don't hot glue a lot of wigs, it's probably my third one.
No, I don't.
The one I got on, which is the headband wig,
My Hebrew must
and
not be as
this
good
hair
as
was
I thought,
$2.
because
I have never did it on expensive hair, and I probably wouldn't. I'm gonna take the time to sew it, and I know everybody's time is precious, but if you're not moving fast enough, the glue will kind of rubber up. So again, I'm going to because I got a needle right here, I'm gonna go right back through it.
She said that's where the fire started. Someone was messing with the breaker panel feeding into the office. Caused every computer in the suite to blow out. All Dr. Hale's data, all of her video surveillance, it's all gone.
Interesting.
Where's Hale?
According to the first responders, she was the only one in the building. She was taken to the hospital with minor burns.
Lucky. And by that I mean convenient.
Find out which.
I'll talk to her.
Ziva, McGee, background on the doctor's test subjects. Everybody she was following.
And because, like I said, I have a piece of thread, a needle already from the last one. I never cut it. I'm just going to go to this one there. These damn needles be sharp as hell.
The innocent interrogator is here simply to dot the I's and cross the T's.
I got that impression too. What do you think, Ziva?
And like I said, really concerned with these edges because this is where you be pulling all the time
It
on
is
your wig.
nothing. Parsons just got a little aggressive with Nate during the interview.
It is not nothing.
All right, love you
In the
too.
interview I just had, I believe the man is out for blood. Yours.
I knew that guy was trouble.
Okay.
He's like an evil McGee.
He left his photograph. Do you recognize that man, Ziva?
Okay,
Michael
so
Fassbender?
Shmuel Pincus.
I'm sewing this too because I had a piece of thread left. But I'm probably just going to start on the other end. Once this stops, I'm going to start on the other end and
Once worked for the
sew the other end. Because I'm more concerned with you pulling on the edges.
Well, according to Parsons, he was briefly in their
And
employ
pulling,
for an
pulling
operation
your
that
wigs
began
on
in
the edges,
1972,
coming loose.
September, to be
After a couple of weeks, I ain't going to care about it coming loose.
Munich.
Depending on how much I like
It's
it.
like the movie.
If I like it, then I'll go back in
Well, what does that have
and
to do
sew
with
it
Ziva?
even more.
Parsons was
But
interested
I
in her
doubt it.
repeated contacts
If
with a
I
former
did, I would be
Israeli
lying.
black bag operative. I
So,
also wanted to know if I was aware of her relationship with Adam Eshul.
He's fishing. He's questioning her loyalty.
Yes,
To what?
NCIS and her adopted country.
Does he think I'm a spy or something?
I have no idea what his endgame is, nor what is motivating him, but it is clear this is a witch hunt.
What the hell are we gonna do about this?
How worthless I really am.
okay, so I pent my closure on, and I pinned it a little past, not a lot, because last time I did it, my wig was too big, and I hate taking a wig all loose. But so about a nail length ahead, not real far ahead, but I did pin it. I could take it down and show y'all how I pinned it. So So this is where my line is. And actually I got a hairline mark there. So when I mark up here, put these here, that's to let me know how far I want to go down with the closure. So really, that's where I'm aiming at when I put these T-pins in. And then I take one and put it back here to stretch it over. And then to make sure that this is flat down, so when I start sewing to go around. And I'll start with this side, but I'm gonna go to the other side and repin that one now to make sure that they even. So basically taking that out. Taking that out, making sure that it is even with this other pink pin.
We went through all your tapes. We were in facial recognition on everyone you met. Why did you call her? She popped up.
So,
You're
yeah.
Anything could happen to her home, which is why you caused that fire, to protect her. Fire? What's going on, Evan? Petty Officer Lowry signed up to be a follow for a psych experiment.
You only have to remember one thing.
To stay away from your oldest friend in the world until it was done.
So yeah, making sure that everything is flat. So I'm gonna go on this side, sew the closure down. And sometimes you might overdraw your, and I just winged it when I put it under the dryer. I didn't put it on the head first. And I end up overdrawing. Not that much, and it's not a big thing because I really could take a diaper wipe and wipe that off if I wanted to, but who gonna see it? Like, it's not that serious. So again, I'm being careful, but not that careful because under here is gonna get cut out. This is a place too you want to make sure that you don't have a lot of end on your knot. Like I got all that, I'm gonna trim it now because you don't want that sticking out or becoming a problem. So just as little as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna sew this on, then come back once I did it because my editing is not that good yet to speed up. But I'm gonna get there. It's been going on 2 months. I'm gonna get better. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, now that I have the closure sewed on, I'm going to start curving the rest of the tracks so that it'll fall in the bob, but it'll kind of curve my round face. Not curving where it's going to fall forward like that, but just curving a little so it's going to cover this, if the wind come back, they'll just see here. And basically, that's kind of how this is. So, yeah, that's what's next. The rest of it going to be hot glued on and hair glued on. And like I said, this is the 12-inch, and we probably got 2 more tracks of this. Yeah, no more than 2, I don't think. I really need a better wig stand than this one. So that's my next investment, is a better wig stand. Say that one to the end. So yeah, like I said, possibly, definitely 2, definitely not 3, and that's about it. So I'll be back. Okay. And this the wig that I hot glued and hair glued it. And it's just a closure. And I already told y'all that I ain't gluing nothing down today. So, again, I wanted a little bob wig. That's what I made. And I'm going to put on me some Delicious, because that's how I want to smell, edible, on top of my strawberry cheesecake. And, yeah.